Okay, dear teachers, I will resume the presentation. I will complete the presentation and then please come up with suggestions how we can improve our school practices in order to meet all the requirements of the BQA while they come for our evaluation. And also, as I told before, the priority is for the well-being of our students. Even if some of the indicator we cannot make it possible, there is a better way to for our particular students, we will follow that. The priority is our students. So let us continue with the third indicator for section 2, that is developing students learning. So assessment, utilization and enhancement of all learning styles. So the achievement of learning objectives are in line with the curricular expectations. They cross-check with the textbook what the students are supposed to learn. And then assessment results are used to identify students' different levels and plan appropriate teaching and learning methods. So sometimes we will have to use the assessment result, identify the weak students and provide them with reteach method or some other method to improve their performance. Also, we have to give importance to students who achieve well for their betterment, some enrichment programs for them. Then feedback and support for students are provided based on the assessment results to enable them to know their strength and areas for improvement in their performance. So here, when we use Google Forms for assessment, feedback is given for each and every question. So that is very good. And students are provided with opportunities to develop their independent and self-learning skills. So anyway, in this online learning, they have to develop independent learning skills. Without that, they cannot. And also having independent learning skills is very important to be a lifelong learner. So that is our ultimate aim, to make a good future for our students. For that, they should be lifelong learners. So it's very important to develop the skill of independent learning. Now, the fourth indicator in this section and the last indicator is utilization of technology. So positive attitudes are demonstrated by teachers towards using interactive technology in their lessons and other activities. I'm very happy to let you know that all the teachers in our school have learned technology very fast, and they are all utilizing different technological apps to do their classes. So I'm very happy about that. And you all have positive attitudes towards learning new technology. So I'm very happy. And then technical educational resources are utilized in modern ways that meet students' educational needs. Students are encouraged to produce digital content. So it is now mandatory that there should be student presentations. Also, I thought when we activate our subject club activities, I'm planning that in the January in session, in the new academic year, we thought of assigning 2 weeks in January for our subject club activities. So in that time, we will conduct all the activities which we were doing otherwise in the school. Like there will be science exhibition, there will be debate competitions, everything. There will be presentations. So there will be a lot of digital content produced by students, which we will serve in the Google documents. And also if it is video, the link we will save, everything we will save in the Google Drive. So we have evidence for all of them. So that is the utilization of technology. Now, what are the tools by which they will evaluate? That is by observation of different types of learning situations. Again, classroom observation. Analyzing samples of daily lesson plans. So there should be lesson plans, as I said before. From January, we will make the HODs analyze the lesson plan and save it in a Google Drive for the school. Every teacher should prepare lesson plan at least for 1 or 2 classes which they are teaching. Then scrutiny of different types of class assessments, as well as student work, task, and projects. So all that evidence should be ready, and we will have to give access to all of these. Meeting and surveying all the students, parents, administrative and educational bodies. As I told, they will arrange meeting with the board, with the parents council, with parents, with myself, with the coordinators, with HODs, with students and teachers. Then scrutiny of learning skills demonstrated by students. As I told before, when they observe a lesson, they will not be focusing on the teacher. They will be focusing on what students achieve. So their focus will be on the students. I missed one point, I think. Okay, analyzing and scrutinizing different educational guidelines and instructions and ensuring the effectiveness of their implementation. So they will check our policy and also ensure that it is implemented. So at least during their observation period, we have to make it mandatory for all students to open their videos during that particular lesson observation. Now, section 3, quality of school change management. So how the school leadership is doing. Planning and evaluating the school situation and handling exceptional circumstances. So we have a plan, action plan in hand, and we are implementing that appropriately. School situation is accurately and comprehensively assessed. So there will be a self-evaluation for the school. I think the BQA themselves will provide us with a form for self-evaluation. So we will do that in a clear, elaborate way, and then we will come up with more action plans to develop performance according with the requirements. Then opportunities and potential risks that may affect overall performance are identified to provide an appropriate response to them. This include risks related to health and safety. See, this is a key one. Means if health and safety is at risk, nothing else will be valued. That is why I'm really worried in order to reopen the school easily. There are many health and safety precautions to be taken before we reopen the school. So if it is a congested classroom, this key point will be there. It will be a risk, and definitely we will go to the category C, and they will immediately inform the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Health there is health risk at this school, and they will forcefully close us. That is why I'm worried to reopen school. There are requests from the senior students and senior teachers to reopen school, but I'm worried because of this issue. The curriculum is reviewed to meet the rapid development in education and to meet students' need during exceptional circumstances. So a curriculum review must be done with all the HODs and teachers. You can have a meeting. All the HODs can have a meeting with their subject teachers and do a curriculum review. So we will schedule for that. Now let us see the other indicator, managing, developing, and monitoring staff performance. So adequate attention is given to reorganizing and managing human resource to meet the challenges of exceptional circumstances. Anyway, we have rescheduled the workload, and we have also made timetable, and this is done through reassigning them to various tasks. Also, we will give the task of subject clubs and also organizing motivational programs for students. We will do that task assignment for the existing staff. and we have to organize them according to the need. Now, proficiency of teachers and staff is raised through various programs. So these professional development programs are directed towards this to ensure their readiness to implement what is required of them, like what we just now had, the assessment through Google Classroom by Lindu Teacher. It was part of this. And teachers' welfare is considered by providing appropriate professional, psychological, and social support during exceptional circumstances. Alhamdulillah, it's not given financial. So, anyway, all this we will do. So, psychological and social support is there. Any teacher have some psychological issues, like something that is affecting you, you are free to take my advice. If I'm not enough, you can take the advice of other senior staff in our school. I hope everyone in our school function like a family in real sense, and we all are supportive to each other, and we don't have ego clash. This is a very good thing which I have observed in our school. So I'm very thankful for that. And in the coming days also, it will be like that. And if you have any suggestions, especially this, it's welcome. You can give the suggestion. I will try to implement as much as possible. Then section 3, quality of school change management, again, resources. So material and educational resources are reviewed and organized to meet the requirements of exceptional circumstances. So it is reviewed. Now, there is a thought going on in mind. I want to know your opinion. Many of our teachers have started YouTube channel, including Lintu teacher, Sadman, Raki, Mukta teacher, and myself. So we are uploading our own classes in the as videos, and we are sharing it with students, but we are not able to review what is shared when it is like that. Now I'm thinking of starting a school YouTube channel, especially for the resources backup, and I'm planning, it will take a lot of time, but to prepare lessons, not live lessons recorded, recording of the topics starting from grade 1 to grade 12. We'll start with the core subject first and then other subjects. So I'm thinking of starting such a YouTube channel in the school name and uploading, so that it will be there as a resource for the school for a long time. And also, if it is a YouTube channel, if it is for the whole school, there will be more subscribers. We can easily overcome the basic requirement for monetary benefits, like more than 1K subscribers. We can meet that challenge, and more than maybe 5K view timing. We can easily get that. And now you all know that financial crisis is a major issue in our school. So if we can have some monetary benefits also in that way, it will be good. Anyway, I want to know your opinion regarding that. And even if you are supporting, I will also put this forward in the board. And if they accept and if they agree, I'm thinking of starting something like that. Then information technology services and communication technology are provided and organized, and effective measures are taken to ensure cyber security while employing various digital resources. This one is very difficult because cyber security, we have to use the paid version, which we are not doing. Anyway, we will have to explain that and tell them it's because of our financial crisis we are unable to do this thing. It's also a key. So I'm really worried about this descriptor, this criteria, how the members in BQA will take that. So section 3, quality of school change management, the fourth indicator, and the last indicator, communication with stakeholders. So as we know, the stakeholders including parents, students, and teachers, to see like, as a board, are the board seeking my opinion? And as me, am I taking the opinion of parents, students, teachers, coordinators, HODs? So if you have suggestions to improve this communication, please tell me that. I think I am taking the opinion of teachers and coordinators and HODs whenever I make a policy. If you have some other views about that, please feel free to share it with me. Now, communication is established with local community institutions and learning communities to support the learning process during exceptional circumstances. At this stage, I would like to ask all the teachers, if you are in contact or in touch with any person who can provide any motivational classes, personality development classes for our students or teachers, please let me know. We will communicate with that person and arrange sessions with them. Okay. So that's all I would like to discuss about the indicators. Now we are going to see what all documents they will see while they are dealing with this. So they will analyze policies related to handling development risk assessment and mechanisms, then mechanism for reviewing the curriculum and ensure the fulfillment of curriculum requirements, time frame to cover it, which means we have the plan, we have the plan in hand, year plan and all, and then meeting and surveying parents, analyzing professional development programs. So it's good that we are recording these things and we are uploading. Then they check readiness and preparedness for implementing different uh, education styles, ensuring mechanisms to monitor availability of technology, resources, and then checking online platforms and resources to ensure readiness, analyze documents related to community partnership programs. When there were Mela, it was a good thing. Now we have to start some community partnership programs with various organizations, and who can support our students. So now let us see the evaluation stages and procedure. Stage 1 is pre-evaluation, that is before evaluation. Stage 2 during evaluation, and stage 3 after the evaluation. So what are the procedures? So in stage 1, they will send the school self-evaluation form. So maybe they will inform us at least 1 month before, and they will send us the self-evaluation form, which we have to fill. So during this self-evaluation form fill up, we will have to conduct survey among parents, among students. We have to make sure that all the materials which they need is already ready in our Google Drive. So this is that stage, and schools send required documents to the directorate. That is all the links to the respective drives, all the survey results, everything, and all the curriculum. We have to send all the documents. They will mention in the self-evaluation what are the documents to send. Then directorate notifies the school of the evaluation date and name of the lead reviewer, and lead reviewer contact the school to discuss preparation and plan. They will definitely tell when they are planning to come, by what time we have to send all the documents, and when we have to submit the self-evaluation. School can designate a coordinator to provide the technical support needed to the team. I think I can provide Lindu teachers details as a technical support needed to the team. So she will be the coordinator for technical support. Then parents and teachers views, surveys, all this will be done before the evaluation. So before they come to the school, they will do the parents and teachers survey. So during survey, you are all my teachers, give truth, but think it's an audit. Keep that in your mind. Tell the truth always, but tell truth in an appropriate way. Required documents from schools prior to evaluation. So all these are the ones. Strategic and action plan. So we have to make a fresh strategic plan and action plan. Access details to educational platforms and electronic tools. Scheduling of learning situation, that is timetable, list of names, contact details, emails of students. So class teachers, please make sure you have all these details, the school assessment policy, information about implementation curriculum included its review. So this we have to develop now. There should be a meeting with the HODs and subject teachers to develop. Now during the evaluation, see, now, the evaluation of a school will last for 5 working days. So, it will be for 5 working days. Earlier, a full school evaluation was for 3 days. Now, in the online mode, they have made it 5 days. So, observation of learning situation, they will observe the classes, face to face, virtual, synchronous, asynchronous, everything, all videos, everything they will observe, scrutiny of samples of students' work, school documents related to the plan, everything, meetings, they will conduct meetings during these 5 days with the board, with the leadership, with the teaching staff, parents, and students, and they will check the safety and security. Now, safety and security, if we are opening the school in on campus teaching, this will be a big issue. Then feedback. So finally, after observing all this, they will give a feedback. There is Adhan going on. I will keep quiet for 1 minute. Okay, so the Adhan has finished. I will continue. So stage 3, it is post-evaluation. After evaluation, the school checks draft report for factual accuracy only. Only the names, if they have typed wrong or any factual information regarding the school, that only we can change. The rest of their judgments, we have no voice over it. So only factual accuracy they will check with the school, and school fills a form to provide feedback about the evaluation process. Definitely we will give that the evaluation process was excellent. It will be. Then appeals and complaints. Appeals and complaints. Then aspects affecting the evaluation process. Safety and security issues is one of the things that will affect significant risk, and school fail to address address them. Like if the school fails to address all the safety issues, or if there are any risk, they will immediately inform the Ministry of Education. That will result in a legal action against the school. So we should be very careful, like we should not bully students inside the class if it is online, and if there are health hazards, if it is on campus teaching, it will be a big risk. Then aspects affecting the evaluation process. So failure to comply with evaluation requirements and procedures, or failure to provide the data or information and records, access to platforms, educational system or sessions. For example, if one of the observer from BQA, they want to enter our Zoom class, and if the teacher don't admit, we are denying access. So in that case, definitely with one action, our school will be classified as categorized as C. So the lowest approved classification will be given to them. So I think you got a idea.
Ma'am,
Yes. So if
ma'am,
there are,
how we know he and she coming from the that side? Because in the class, they know, so we can admit only the those students, though those are paying money, and those are in our student also.
but
So in that
BQA
case,
time, Mukta teacher, it's a different time.
uh-huh.
We will know the 5 days when they are coming to our school. Then I will
Okay, okay,
inform
yes,
all the teachers there will be BQA evaluation. You have to
okay,
admit all.
yeah, ma'am. Okay, thank you, thank you.
So you have to admit them. So that is one thing. Now, please give me, if there are any questions, you can ask. Is that clear to you? Whatever is given in the presentation regarding the BQA framework.
Yes, yes,
Yes, teacher.
yes.
And you have some comments to make what we should do? No comments?
Teacher, excuse.
Yes.
Actually, in technological skill, you have mentioned that student progress to be assessed through their work and project. That's
Yes.
fine. But actually, we are following different methods. Like we are not sticking on one platform. Like we are accepting the response through WhatsApp. Also, we are responding the. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
accepting the
yeah.
response.
Yes, yes.
So unlike other schools I felt that they are sticking on one platform. Like if they are following the GCR, like Google Classroom, they are accepting through that mode only. So
Yeah,
the problem we are facing is actually the students are also confused, because whenever we are giving some work to them, they are asking whether we should submit through WhatsApp or mail or through Google Classroom. Actually we are diverting these through. So it should be
yeah.
better, I think, from January onwards, if we
Yes,
are
yes, yes.
uniquely following
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
one.
Teacher, that is my idea as well. Now, when we conduct this annual exam, as I told
Yeah.
before, especially in the junior classes, many of the teachers were not using Google Classroom till now. Now, if
Yes.
we are using the Google Classroom, all the parents and students will be aware now how to submit things through Google Classroom. So, for this annual exams and also from January, we will accept everything only through Google Classroom. And the student works, like if they are making some PowerPoints and presenting that in the class, either we can record that video and upload in the Google Drive, the link, or we will save the PowerPoints whichever they have made in their drive. Okay, so we have to
Yeah.
make all the evidences available in the drive. Anyway,
Okay.
I think the BQA and also ministry always appreciate we are allowing the parents and students to access multiple means. They will not think it as a wrong thing. They always consider it positive when we are giving more options to parents and students. So how well we are taking care of them, that is what is important.
Okay, teacher.
So, as you told, from
So,
annual exams, this is my plan. We have to stick to Google Classroom.
Now the problem is that we can accept multiple ways, but when they are asking us to submit one thing, or like we cannot give it in a unique way, because some assignments will be in mail, something will be in Google Classroom, some will be in our WhatsApp. So
Danya
that is the
teacher,
thing.
they will not be checking each and every 100% assignments. They will be checking sample from one or two. Like a
Okay.
teacher check if there are 50 students in grade 6, they will not check 50 students assignment. They will check one assignment, one or two assignments they got good marks. They will check two or three assignments they got average mark. Two or three assignments they got least marks.
Mm.
Okay.
teacher, will it be randomly picked by them or the link which you sent?
they may, if we are giving the link for a drive, they will, from that drive, they will randomly pick.
Okay, fine. And teacher, one more thing regarding this final exam. I think it will be better if the school sends a
Yeah, I have to send a detailed circular, Ragi teacher, I know. So I thought on Sunday, I will start preparing
issues.
the circular, and
Yeah,
I
they should
will
be prepared themselves to attend the exam virtually.
yeah. The thing is that I will prepare a circular and I will share it with the coordinators and the exam committee. And then, like earlier, I called for a meeting, few members for preparing the schedule for exam and all, Nisha teacher and all, right? So I will
Okay, teacher.
share it with them. If they agree with all the things in that meeting, also we planned we will mention these things in the circular. So if
Okay.
you all agree, I will share that in our BSB family group. So all teachers also can have a look in that and suggest if we need to modify the circular again. And by the end of this week, I think the circular will be ready, which we can share with all the parents and students.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Excuse me, for kindergarten also that Google Classroom, we have to start Google Classroom for kindergarten
For kindergarten, you try.
because last time we tried, most of the parents they don't have any email addresses like that. So
Yeah, we will have to advise them. We will have to advise them. It's not a big deal to create a Google account. If they don't know how to create a Google account, we can make a video of how to create an email and share it with you. So you can share that with the parents through WhatsApp. Let them see the video and try to make. Anyway, now we will have to educate all our parents as well to do technical things.
uh,
And I
madam,
think better
it's
than
better.
parents will be students.
Okay, I think it's better if you can do it in Bangla language because most of the parents can't understand
Yeah,
English.
so I will do one thing. I will ask one of the Bangladeshi teacher to make such a video sharing their own screen through Zoom and explaining
Teacher,
how to make a Google account.
there are already videos in YouTube in Bangla on how to make a Google account. We can just share one video link.
Uh, if there is one thing really appropriate, share that, Sadman, in our group so that Hirandi teacher can share that in the classes.
Okay, I can go to YouTube and search.
Or no, let them do. You don't understand Bangla, right?
Yes, that's why. Okay.
Let them find out one video which is appropriate and share it with you.
Okay, okay. Thank you, madam.
Okay. And is there anything else? There are no other suggestions how we can improve?
Ma'am,
Yes.
my suggestion is that we teachers should also be divided into groups, yeah, so that we are to share our views with each other, yeah, because there are a lot of problems are there with the teachers that they don't know. Now, though it is the meeting is almost finished, but still 100% points are not packed by a teacher. Yeah, maybe a teacher has missed some, forgot something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean that, and there are teachers who are well versed with the modern technology also. So I suggest you that there should be some group of the teachers. Yeah, for example, we male teachers should have a group so that we should freely ask each other, and there should also be a group leader. Okay, so I think this will help each other, yeah, in enhancing the our knowledge, yeah. So please,
Yes. Yes,
consider,
Fasal
because
sir.
if it is done by you, if it is done by you, then the teacher will consider his or her responsibility. If I myself consult a teacher, then he will I would not feel better. Yeah, that perhaps I am teasing him or I am, yeah, something I am doing with that. So please, you are to make a group of the teachers, okay? So that if I have some problem, then in that group I will ask that the group leader, and he will assist me like that.
Yes,
Thank you.
Faisal sir, we already have in place groups for middle section, groups for uh, senior section, group for junior section, like that WhatsApp group. There you are free to discuss everything, whatever doubts that come to you, you are free to discuss. And then again, I would like to tell the HODs for each subject. For each subject, there is a HOD. The HOD can make a group. So that group leader is HOD for that particular subject. For example, if I take English, Danya teacher is the HOD. She can make a WhatsApp group with Danya teacher as the admin and all the subject teachers added to it. So there forms a group and leader by default. Whatever issues they come up in their subject or anything in particular, they can discuss there. And again, I am asking each of the persons who are presenting in our upcoming professional development programs to take up those topics which will equip us, or even if any of the teachers have doubts like, I want a clarity of how to do this, you can post that in the WhatsApp group. So the presenter will get a topic if it needs more time.
For our HODs, already we have all subject HODs. We have a group.
Yes,
Yes,
there
teacher.
are groups.
We
So
have.
I think Fasal sir will
Yes.
be part of senior section teachers and
In
also
senior section also he is there. He can
uh,
ask any of the doubts through that WhatsApp group.
math group. If math subject has such a group, he will be part of that. And also, as I believe, the Gen staff also have a WhatsApp group. So Fasal sir can be there in that group.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
so the meeting will end in less than a minute. What about the YouTube? Should the school solve that? We didn't get any reply from the school. What do you think?